Hey everyone, so we're going to go ahead and attempt to change the brake pads on a Buddy 50. This is my Buddy 50. This is a 50cc scooter. It only has 1,828 miles. I work 5 minutes from here, so I use it to go to work. Alright, so let's see what happens. I'm using the GoPro Mission 1 Pro. And this is a brand new camera. It just came out, was just recently released. It was Friday, I think it was released, and I got it on Saturday. So I'm using it right now with the factory microphones. I do have DJI mics, but I'm not going to use it on this video because I want you guys to see how good are the microphones. And I do have a lot of background noise because I do live near the freeway. So there you go. We're just gonna go ahead and go with it. Like I said, I do have DJI microphones, which are way better. And yep. So let's see what happens. I'm very excited to be using this camera. Okay, so like I said, this is a 2016 Buddy 50. It was a rescue scooter that my boss had in the shop. Anyways. It does have 1,828 miles, and I'm gonna go ahead and attempt in replacing the brake pads. I bet I hit the cord. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and attempt to change the brake pads. These are the brake pads that I have. These are, I don't know, they're not really expensive, but yep, that's the one that I have. I'm not sure if you can see the item number there. They're made in Taiwan. The scooter here is also made in Taiwan. Used to have a sticker here. All right, so let's see what happens, and let's go ahead and start taking these off. I've never done this before, but I saw one video, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with these ones right here so we can slide this out and go from there. Okay, so this is a 12mm bolt, and I'm gonna start by, like I said, taking this out of here. And like I said, there's a lot of background noise. Yep, it's coming loose. There's a lot of background noise, and we're just also testing the camera and how it handles background noise and stuff. Like I said, it's a brand new camera that I'm testing out. Okay, so the first one is out. It looks like it does have a little bit of blue Loctite, which I will be adding back. And I do have Milwaukee tools, but I'm just doing it manually. It doesn't hurt. Alright, so that's out. And we're sliding the caliper out of here. And, yeah. They look almost, they're okay, but we can do better. Hold on. Let's see how we can take these out. So I think I'm gonna have to remove this one here to slide them out, and let's do that. Get a smaller one. Let me see if this is it. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna start taking this guy out. I mean, I wonder if it's just a pin that I can push out because it's not coming out. No, it's not a pin. Alright, so looks like a pin. Let's see. Let me see. Oh yeah, so yeah, it is a pin because I see a C-clamp. I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and find the pliers so we can take that little C-clip out. Okay, let's see if we can get this out without loosening the C-clip. There we go. That was easy, and now we can take this guy out of here and push it out, and then hopefully the brake pads start to come out. So there we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Yeah, I say that we needed to get this out of here. Let me show you why it's the. Let me show you the factory ones, an unused one, and they're not that bad. I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. GoPros are not really good for close since it's a fixed lens, but I'm not sure if you guys can tell here the difference. Alright, and then this is on the other one that was on the other side. So I would say that they were okay, but it's fine. Now I know, now I know that I would have new brake pads and not, I'll keep up with the maintenance of this ones, because this been there since 2016. So let's go ahead and put them back. Okay, so the caliper, both of them have holes on this one's, and this one's only, let me see. They're the same. Okay, perfect. So, yep. Now we can swap them in, put them back the way we found it, and go from there. Yeah, but not bad. Actually, not bad at all. So yeah, let's get them back. Be careful with this clip here too. Oh, and by the way, I would say you would have to find something to get the caliper in, and let me see. That's definitely not gonna work. If I remove it, it will come out. So is this one here. Let's see what happens. I definitely would have to find something to go ahead and yeah, I have to press them in. I have to press this guy in. That way we shouldn't have a problem. Let me see. Let me find something to press that in. Okay, so it doesn't take much to press the caliper in. I just went ahead and put this in here and pressed it in there, and you have to use a little bit of force, but it's in. It's in here. Let me show you guys. So this is the one that has the cable. See right here, and yep, that's in. I don't think I can push this one out. Oh yeah, the other one. Let me see if I can push in the other one. Let me see. Yep, you can push in the other one as well. There you go. That's perfect. Doesn't take much on this little calipers compared to a car. So that's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get them in there. Right here. Right there. Okay. And then the second one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the to hold it down, I'm gonna use this guy here. Okay, that's one. Perfect. And then I'm gonna use this one here, put it right here, and there you go. Now I have to separate it so that way the clip here can go in there with no problem. Let's see. Nope. I have to put the clip in first. Here, hold on. Gotta put in the clip first. There you go. The clip goes in there first, and then the pin. And then I have to push in the clip. I have to push the clip in. Alright, so let me see how I can do that. Let's try with the pliers here. Alright, so the clip is in. Looks good. Looks very good. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put the C-clip in there. Don't forget your C-clip. Gotta push it in. Let's see. Like I said, a lot of background noise, which is fine. We're testing this stuff out. There you go. So it's all the way in. Now we have to separate them and get them in there. Yep, that looks pretty good. That was easy. There you go. Just like that. Give me a second now. I'm gonna find out the torque spec for these screws, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my little bit of Loctite so we have no problems. Google says 22 foot-pound torque. It's what I'm gonna give it, and I do have a little bit of Loctite in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put Loctite, I mean. So that's in there, and let's go ahead and put some Loctite on these. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. And there you go. I'm gonna drive them in place and get them nice and snug before I do the torque on it. Let me see, it's not going in. There you go. And there you go. And like I said, let's go ahead and get them tight. Not bad. It was actually easy. It was actually easy. All right, so that's tight. Well, not too tight, but like I said, snugged. All right, there we go. So now I'm gonna get my torque wrench. I have it set to 22, and let's do it little by little on both of them, so that way we get an even pressure. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And like, yeah, that's it. That is it. If you want to go a little more, you can go a little more. It doesn't hurt. So that's 22. So I'm gonna go a little more. Perfect. There you go. Nice and torqued. And now let's, just gotta test them a little bit, make sure they're good. I'm not gonna go out right now, but let's go ahead and get some pressure on that caliper. Here, let me move my tools out of the way. Let me get my coffee, because I got a coffee mug. And get my phone out of the way. There you go. It works. Woo. I'm pushing hard. I'm pushing really hard. So okay, that's how we change the brake calipers on the Body 50. I'm looking at myself here on the phone, and guys, very easy stuff. So I'm glad I got new brake pads actually, because this things here, they were okay, but you know, now we have a maintenance record here that we can add. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put a sticky note on the manual, and you know, write down when I change them so I can keep track on it. So yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. This channel is about anything and everything pretty much. I don't have a specific set. Like I said, I'm using the GoPro Mission 1 Pro. So far I'm liking it. 1-inch sensor, that's amazing. I can't wait to see what else I can start doing with the 1-inch sensor on a freaking GoPro. So yeah, follow me, and let's see where let's see where this takes us. Take care.